Well, welcome back to the channel. Monica Loop here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the next 6 months. Now in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. And in this reading, Scorpio, I'm going to be clarifying the cards and pulling some advice. If this reading does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. In the extended, we're going to be taking a look at each month over the next 6 months to see what may be coming in for you, okay? Okay, so for you, Scorpio, over the next 6 months, your challenge here is the Queen of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Scorpio, has a lot to do with the Queen of Cups. I feel like the Queen of Cups could be you. It could be someone that you're dealing with. We're going to see why this is a challenge for you over the next 6 months when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a conflict. There was something here that triggered you into this position where you felt, you know, I need to work on myself. I need to start, you know, pouring more into myself. Some of you started a business here in the past. You started to focus on improving yourself here in the past. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Scorpio, you have the Two of Wands, the Six of Wands, and you have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like in the present moment for you, there's definitely something here closing out, okay? Something here is closing out for you. It's been extremely painful. It's been extremely dragging, okay? But it's finally closing out for you, which is a really good, good thing here. And I feel like you're being recognized for something here that you've overcame. So if you've been in a situation where, you know, you've hit rock bottom, things haven't been working out, you're now being recognized for the fact that you've overcame something. And this is actually leading to, you know, an important decision that you may need, you know, to be making in your life. This is connected to the path that you're choosing in your life, the direction that you're choosing in your life. And we're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Death, and you have the Three of Cups. So in the near future, it looks like for many of you, you're going to be celebrating something. And what you're celebrating in the near future is two things. The first thing I see you celebrating is the fact that some of you are choosing to end something here in the near future that's been holding you back for quite some time. And the other thing here is that you finally get the clarity that you need to end something. Okay. The reason why it's taken so long to end something or for something here to close out for you is because you weren't really clear on whether or not it needed to come to an end. But it looks like in the near future, over the next 6 months, it does come to an end and you're super happy about this. For others of you, this could have a lot to do with a possible reconciliation. But the reconciliation that happens here in the near future is not one of you and this person getting back together completely. That may change when I clarify. Some of you are just reconciling with someone here to get clear on something in order to close it out. Okay, and we're going to see how that goes when we clarify. Over the next 6 months, which you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands in reverse, you're letting something go here. You're letting go of an expectation here. You're letting go of needing to please everybody all the time. There's something here about people pleasing all the time, trying to cater to everybody. That's changing for you, okay? A lot of you are choosing to withdraw your energy from a specific person. I see someone coming back over the next 6 months, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone who has sun, moon, or rising in that area, okay? So let's get into your reading, Scorpio, and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups as your challenge. So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Cups and you have the Three of Cups. So your biggest challenge here over the next 6 months is to really recognize what is going to make you happy. Okay. There's a situation in your life where, and I'm getting something here about flowers or tomatoes. being here, so that may be really important for you. Flowers or tomatoes or something connected to that, that may resonate with you. Let me know in the comments. So, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with recognizing what is important to you. Over the next 6 months, I see you definitely being emotional about something, okay? There's something here about being emotional about something here that has really affected you on a very deep level. But there's also another thing here that looks very good for you, and it's connected to your money or your finances. So your biggest challenge here is not just to focus on what isn't working. Don't just focus on the things that are not functioning in your life. Focus on what the abundance is that's coming into your life, because over the next 6 months for you, and this is really challenging because right now you may be in a very emotional state, okay? There's something here that's making you or creating some sort of emotional turmoil in your life, especially because, with Mercury retrograding over the last few weeks in your 7th house, there could have been some sort of issues with, a partner or connected to the other, or maybe connected to your business. There's some sort of opportunity here over the next 6 months, and I see you celebrating that. But it's important that you're also looking at opportunities and not just focusing on one specific situation in your life that isn't working out. If you are working on a project, something connected to money or finances, I see a very huge windfall of money coming in for you, a lot of abundance coming in for you, and that's really challenging for you because a lot of you may not see this. And just keep in mind, these readings that I'm doing are very predictive. So you may say, well, that doesn't resonate. Well, it's not going to resonate, until you go through the next 6 months, right? So your biggest challenge here is, recognize the abundance that's coming into your life and transmute the energy of sadness, transmute the energy of, disappointment, connected to your emotions, because there's, not everything is doom and gloom here for you. Okay. And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. And that's going to be your biggest challenge, to keep an open mind over the next 6 months. Okay. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands for you is clarified by the 6 of Cups. You have the 8 of Swords and you have the Queen of Wands. So in the recent past, there was a conflict, okay, connected to an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a water sign, Cancer, or a Leo here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This conflict really was intense. It was a very intense conflict connected to something here that happened in the past. A lot of you started to turn your back on this conflict, on this person, on this situation. And what I saw here, or what I see here in the past, is that some of you were dealing with someone who was on and off or in and out. Okay. They could have been, I don't want to say this person was lying or cheating because I'm not getting that sense here, but this person in a way wasn't really consistent with you. And it started to make you feel in the past, Scorpio, that you were losing control. Like, I don't have control over this person. I don't have control over this situation. Why don't I have control? Why don't I have control? I want to have control over this situation. But a lot of you realize, look, maybe I don't have control over this situation. Out of all the things in my life, this is the one thing that I don't have control over. And what I do see here in the past for you is you started to work on yourself. 9 of Pentacles, you started to work on yourself. You started to maybe, work more on your business, worked more on becoming financially independent. Some of you are already financially independent in the past, and you started to work more towards that. Okay. So when something here was out of your control, you said, you know what, now it's time for me to focus on the things that I can control in the past. And that's what I see you did here in the past. Now, in the present moment, something here is closing out for you. And we're going to talk about that first and see what is coming to an end for you. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords for Scorpio in the present moment. There's something here about salad or watery fruits as well. So some of you may be changing your diet. You may be, eating better now, focusing on eating better. You have the Devil in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, and you have the 4 of Pentacles. What I find extremely beautiful here in the present moment for you is what's coming to an end is a casual relationship, or the idea of casual relationships or toxic relationships. A lot of you may be saying to yourself, I deserve better. I deserve more. I don't want to just get involved with someone and, be intimate with them and then it just comes to an end. So a lot of you in the present moment, there's a particular person who could be coming into your life, an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This person who's coming in is open to collaborating with you, to cooperate with you. This could be, project for work, or this could just be simply you and this person having similar ideals. And what is interesting for you right now is that the more you start to collaborate with this person and cooperate with them, the more it feels like this is the type of person that you want to hold on to, that this is the type of person that you see yourself having or being with long term. 4 of Pentacles. The Devil is here in reverse. So a lot of you are learning that What doesn't satisfy you anymore is casual relationships where, you know, the fun or the satisfaction is just immediate and it doesn't lead to anything long term. And this is why a lot of you have a choice in the present moment, because some of you are still entertaining a relationship where it's very clear that it's not giving you what you need and you're still holding on to it and you're still trying to make it work, but it's also very clear that it has or is coming to an end. Okay. So there's two energies I'm getting here. There's an energy of I don't want anything casual. It's either going to be something that's long-term and it's going to lead to my success, or some of you are still connected to something here that, you know, you're slowly disconnecting yourself from the casualness of this relationship and you're trying to push it into a completely new direction that, and it's interesting how the card turned like that, a new direction and the card turned like that. Wow. So, you know, you are definitely recognizing that you have a choice here in terms of how a relationship is going. Some of you have withdrawn from a relationship because the fact that it's been very casual and it hasn't led to anything more. Okay. So tell me more about the Two of Wands in the present moment for Scorpio. You have the Hangman, the Justice, and you have the Three of Swords. Yes. So in the present moment, it looks like, you know, there's this desire here in the present moment of wanting justice, right? Wanting justice for something here that went wrong or didn't go right. There's something here about falafels, eating falafels or wanting falafels or craving falafels or being on a date with someone and eating falafels. There's something here about vegetarian as well too. Okay. Let me know if that resonates. In the present moment, there's a choice or decision that possibly needs to be made about setting something right with someone. Okay. I do feel that whoever this person is in the present moment that wants to set things right with you, there's a lack of balance here. Okay. There's a lack of balance. There's a lack of being clear on whether or not you want to move forward with this person, because in the present moment, somebody here is still hurt. Okay, they're still hurt. They're still upset about something here that happened. And that's why it feels like something here in the present moment is coming to an end. Okay, and again, a lot of you are focusing on your success. What's important to you right now is your career, your success. You know, allowing this situation to hold you back. A lot of you are saying no more. I'm not allowing this situation to hold me back anymore. But it doesn't mean that you're also closed off to it. You know, a lot of you are not, I don't feel like you're closed off to working it out or making things better. I think a lot of you are just not making it your priority right now in the present moment. You have the Moon, the Ace of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. So it looks like for you in the present moment, someone here wants clarity. And this is what you don't see in the present moment, that this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this Leo, this Capricorn, this Libra, this Pisces, this Taurus, they really want clarity from you, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And again, I feel like this person's coming in very quickly and you don't expect this, because a lot of you are focused on your career, you're focused on your work, and boom, out of nowhere, this person comes in and they want that clarity. So what I see here is a choice or a decision that possibly you may be making on whether or not you want to set things right with this person. You know, being open-minded about this, because a lot of you have withdrawn, or someone here has chosen to withdraw because the relationship has not been stable. It has not been healthy. And that's why it's coming to an end. But there's an opportunity here in the present moment for it to turn around and to change and to become better. Okay. So let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that you're finally going to get clear on why something here comes to an end. There is going to be a reconciliation for some of you. Tell me more about the Three of Cups in the near future for Scorpio. So the Three of Cups is clarified by the Star. You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Wands. There's going to be a second chance here in the near future. Okay. And the second chance here has a lot to do with an opportunity to heal things. So if you're in pain in the present moment, if you feel like, you know, sad, upset, that's going to change in the near future, because something here needs to be clear, okay, for you to move on, to move forward, because that's your challenge over the next 6 months, the Queen of Cups. It's like something here has really been bothering you deep, deep, deep down. And it's not apparent on the surface. It's something here that's really been affecting you. But Spirit is saying there is going to be an opportunity here with the Star. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the near future for Scorpio. You have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Two of Wands. So in the near future, there's going to be a communication from someone here that left you, that abandoned you. Someone here is going to let you know why they left, why they disconnected from this, and why the separation occurred. Because like I said, a lot of you are choosing to withdraw over the next 6 months from something here that you may say to yourself, I can't take this anymore. It's out of my control. Every time I try to make it better, I try to make it work, it just doesn't. So a lot of you pull your energy back, and when this person sees that you're not really proactive like you usually are, it gets them worried. It's like, well, why isn't Scorpio proactive? Why isn't Scorpio taking action here in the near future? And that's when the communication or phone call comes in. Tell me more about the death in the near future for Scorpio. Very important message for you in the near future. You have the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Swords. In the near future, I see you waiting, or again, focusing on your money, focusing on your career. Boom, this person comes in. This is someone that you end things with in the near future. And a lot of you end things with this person because, again, instead of you constantly chasing, being proactive, doing everything for this person, running after them, chasing them, you're saying to yourself, why should I do that? If somebody really wants to be with me, they're going to come towards me and they're going to be with me. They're going to make every effort within themselves to come towards me and be with me. Why do I have to chase them? Right? Why do I have to do that? And that's why a lot of you are focusing on your financial situation, your money situation, getting yourself stable again. Because this person that you've been on and off with for quite some time has really, really shaken things up for you. And a lot of you just want to get back to the way things used to be. Okay. And that's what I see you doing over the next 6 months. So let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. What's the advice? Okay, so the advice for you, Scorpio, is the Nine of Swords. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Nine of Cups. So your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize that what is truly important to you is your happiness. You are responsible for your happiness, Nine of Cups. You are responsible for, your emotions and how you feel. The more you allow a painful situation to affect you by worrying over it, by trying to control something out of your control, which is the Nine of Swords with the Three of Swords. This is us worrying at night. This person's maybe cheating, maybe they're lying, maybe they don't really care about me. And I'm not saying to discredit that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's things that are in your control over the next 6 months, and there's things outside of your control over the next 6 months. And the more you focus on the things that are in your control, the more you're telling the universe, look, I am not in control of everything. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. But what I can control is my personal happiness, what makes me feel good, what is coming into my life. I can choose to say no. I can choose to say yes. It's my decision. But what Spirit is saying, your biggest piece of advice here is do not cry over spilt milk. Do not worry about things that are outside of your control. Do not worry about the things that you don't have control over, because the more you do that, the more you disempower yourself when it comes to the things that you do have control over. Okay. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.